Not really sure why I left the screen on that one. But it was not supposed to be on that screen. But anyways, yeah, I have to pause the game since I can't run a 3-minute delay on my stream for some reason. So I have to actually prevent the ghosting and all that good stuff. But everything's sorted, and we're underway here with our final game now of the night. It's going to be SK Gaming Prime up against Lublin Shore. We're going to find out which team will win the 2,500 euros and who will only win, well, only, quote-unquote, the 3,500 euros. So let's go over the lineups for both teams for you guys if you're unfamiliar with the teams yet, which honestly you should know by now. On the side of SK Gaming Prime, we have Smitty, Gilius, What the Fox, Zwiz, and Zaitem. And over on the side of Lublin Shore, we have Kuban, Kikis, Take Fun, Mackler, and Libic.
Seconds until minions spawn.
And, well, this looks very familiar to what we saw earlier on. Except they were flipped on sides. It was Siobhan in the tri-bush and Kuban in the river bush. But anyways, Lublin Shore finally coming back. The victory wasn't as quick and it wasn't as clean as SK Gaming Primes. But they won nonetheless here. We're going to find out if they can do it again. And, well, for their sake, they really need to. And remember, both these teams, I mean, not only are they fighting for the money, but they're fighting for this to be the first win under their new names. You know, obviously, SK Gaming Prime, this is the new team that was just picked up not that long ago, and Lublin Shore, they are, well, let's say, they've been around a couple of different teams here, and they went back to Lublin Shore and haven't really won anything under that name tag, so this is their chance to finally do it. And Sven and Kuban already being very aggressive on that top side here. Both junglers going to start towards the top side of the river. The top side of the jungle, I guess, more importantly. And you see Zaitan already trying to harass down, actually going with his heal first. And you see What the Fox going very aggressive on a Take Fun off the beginning. And we'll see how that one's going to go. I'm actually really curious to see how he plays Yasuo, because we saw Take Fun play Yasuo against What the Fox, but unfortunately it just did not work out for him. Well, and right now, we're going to see what's going to happen. Zwiz just pushing straight into, and they have a minion wave there. They have some damage, and right now they have to be careful. Well, Zaitan will back away, but I think the damage has been traded from both sides here, and almost health pots being used, trying to get a little bit healthier for these fights, but Zwiz still has his completely up and Take Fun again. Very, very low on life here, as well as What the Fox. You have to be careful. But he's so mobile, he's so fast, it's really hard to lock him down. And, well, bottom lane is pretty much even in CS. It's going to continue to be that way, but look at this. Kiki's coming around, as well as, I'm not sure what took us up there, as well as Gilius. So both catch each other out. Both have a good read on each other, it seems, or at least Kiki's has a better read than Gilius does. And again, this wind wall that What the Fox has doesn't really do too much against Orianna, sadly, for him. Obviously, Orianna can be bursted down. I'm actually curious to see what he's going to build up against this. Will he go for Merlinomicon? Or will he go for, like, a Zone as a first buy? And, oh, that Twitch skin just annoys me for some reason. But Kiki's actually looking for a gank on the top lane, and honestly, he could be successful. There's no words to spot him out. But now, he's going to middle, trying to help out Take Fun here. Flash going to be used. What the Fox? Well, he's almost getting bursted down alone here, and well, Kiki's has arrived, but he won't be able to get there, I guess, quick enough to really turn this around, or at least pick up a kill. He was forced to flash away. Kiki's going for the kill, and he will pick it up. He will survive, but will he survive now? Yes, when he picks up the kill! He turns it around with the Command Protect, and an early 2-0 lead coming out of Lublin Shore in the beginning of this one. And now Zwiz being forced back, gets flayed in as well. He's still continuing slowed up here. Exhaust being used on a Mackler, who's trying to chase him down, and it looks like we'll be Lublin Shore backing away finally, but Expunge still able to do a really good damage. A bubble not going to connect because of the flash, and Libic will just barely survive right there. And again, now Take Fun 29 to 11 CS in the mid lane. He is going to have such strong control of this if he can keep his items going here. Let's see if he does continue to build up this lead. I would imagine he should be able to. And he picks up the Seeker's Armor Guard right away. So going for a little bit of extra armor. And now What the Fox is going to have a tough time here in lane. Level 4 to level 5. And now he's down his summoners. He's trying to burst down Kiki's, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough. I believe Kiki's even leveled in there to get a little bit of extra HP. And well, now you can see CS in the bottom lane, Mackler 36 to 25. Well, sorry, Mackler has 28, and Zwiz has 36. But both AD carries returning back to lane. Same items. Let's see, Smitty has a double Doran's Blade. Doesn't have boots though, Kuban does. And he's already being harassed back quite a bit here, and they're trying to turn it around, and I don't know, he's got to be careful, but he does have flash where Kuban, well, doesn't. And as you can see, doesn't really have any backup coming anytime soon. Finally, Elise making her way up. Gilius maybe looking for the gank here. Will be spotted up by the ward, though. And that will be Kiki's coming in for the counter. And if Kiki's secures this kill, if they turn this around, Lublin Shore is going to have such a huge lead that we should expect early dragons as well out of them. And right now the flash is coming out. Mackler getting locked down. He should be picked up here. Doesn't have flash escape anymore. And Zwiz picks up that one. So finally, the side of SK picking up some sort of extra gold income, some sort of kill to really turn things around. Luckily for them, it wasn't the bottom lane to get their AD carry really going here. But again, we saw Mackler play Twitch in the first game of the day. He built, you know, the Blade of the Rune King and just didn't really have much damage. And from that, unfortunately, he was killed quite easily. And we'll see how this one goes here. And I probably should have shut the window before that came by the room. Anyway, so sorry about that. So CS lead still growing here for Take Fun. Kiki's might be able to come around, make a gank happen soon on the top lane, or maybe mid lane, since they know that there's no flash on What the Fox. We're still very mobile, so it's really hard to gank him nonetheless. Let's see how the bottom lane does go, though, because that kill coming in does give him a bit of a lead here, and all it takes is another bubble to land. And What the Fox, level 6 here. Take Fun, level 6 as well, but he doesn't have a lot of mana left. Blue buff for him will be up shortly, and he's definitely going to need that if he wants to be able to stay in lane here to go head-to-head against What the Fox, which he needs to. He needs to keep growing that CS lead. He needs to get strong, because an Orianna ult hit mid-game that's, you know, had no problems in lane, has a lot of farm, has a, you know, maybe an early death cap, can destroy an enemy team. Yeah, I have the window open, guys, because it's so damn hot in the studio. We actually don't have an air conditioner in the studio, and you would be surprised at how hot it gets under these lights, so. Alright, but Zaitan, you can see he's not doing that much damage himself, but he's at least harassing them back. Or he's at least making it easy for Zwiz to farm up, which he does have a 10 CS lead. And now they are level 6. Are they going to engage before the enemy team is? They have Tidal Wave, they have the slows. It looks like they won't be going for it here. Oh, it actually using the bottom lane here. They do catch out Livic here with the bubble as well, and it looks like Zwiz is going to pick up another kill. They're going to get actually the heal used on him to give him a little bit extra speed. He gets pulled in, but that's only closer to Livic here. All it takes is a flash, but it won't be enough. Kiki's now coming in to turn this one around, and Zwiz caught out. We'll use the flash. We'll use the heal as well to get sped up, and the bubble does land on Kiki, so they do turn that one around. Almost able to actually pick up 2 more kills there. Smitty forced to back away. And Kiki's going back in, and now here comes Gilius from the side. Won't land any cocoon or anything like that, but will at least force the enemy side back. And that might have actually opened up Dragon, because they know that Kiki's is relatively low. Over Mackler, basically full on life. Libic, very low on health. And now Smitty, oh, he'll better back away from this one. But again, Kuban doing some early damage here with Aurelia. At least trying to get some early dominance. Okay, so you can always just see that both teams very hesitant to go for another engage here. I think they realize at this point in the game that, you know, one major mistake right now, like we saw in the mid lane for Take Fun and for Kiki's, one mistake out of, you know, SK And if Lublin Shore capitalizes off that, that could actually be the game, because you can snowball so quickly once you're about 10 minutes in. And not to mention when dragons start being done, it really opens things up. And well, right now, Smitty being forced out of lane yet again here. Kuban really taking control of this. And he's going to need some help if he wants to be able to at least get some farm here. And he's only done about 7, so it's not a big deal yet. As long as he can keep farming up, he'll be fine. But it does allow as well Kikis to not really care about the top lane. The reason that Kuban has full control of it. He can gank middle more, gank bottom, and right now, well, Gilius trying to go around for a gank here onto Mako or Libic. And I don't believe he's spotted up by a ward at all, so he could actually be successful in it. But Lublin Shore not taking the bait just yet. And Letan has to be careful, he could get hooked in here. And they know that Gilius is mid lane, so the hook actually might come in just a few seconds. They know exactly what the enemy jungler is, and it's just about a 1.2, 1.3 thousand gold here for Lublin Shore, but that's enough to really get things going. And you can see that Take Fun, well, he has a Fiendish Codex as well, and goes actually getting caught up by Kikis here. Has to be careful. Actually will land the cocoon, but will be forced away. I believe he did pick up the big wraith anyways. It's not a big deal for him. And there is the lantern. Mackler again very low in life, and Kuban and Smitty going head to head yet again. And Kuban, he's having an easy time here. Has the ultimate yet again. Smitty just can't duel him. And Kuban is just able to heal up too quickly, and he's going to use the ultimate onto him. He's going to charge straight into him. He's going to start to run away, trying to fight him on his burn. And right now, he's able to kite him pretty well. But look at this. He's actually able to catch up some flashes being used. And it looks like Smitty will be able to escape that one. He's a little bit quicker. But Dragon done in the meantime for Lublin Shore. And they have extended their lead up to almost 2,000 now here, 12 minutes in. Kuban must be sitting on a good amount of money. 1,000, so he can have his phase down when he goes back. His teleport isn't up just yet. And Smitty was forced to use his to get back to lane. And well, Smitty look for the fight back to back here. It looks like he won't be able to. Again, great job by Kuban really in this game. And here's Take Fun trying to run away, but here comes Kiki from the side. The ultimate going to be used, and look at the damage being done. They're almost able to turn around completely, and that will be Take Fun picking up the kill on the What the Fox. A great ultimate coming in. Not to mention Kiki's just sneaking by in that one. Again, that's the kind of mistake that I was talking about, and that is going to be a middle turret taken down and a lead here. Even built up further for Lublin Shore. They are now 3,000 gold ahead. In the past, what, minute and a half alone, they've extended by 2k. And you can see between the 80 carries, not between the 80 carries, between the mid laners, it's a good 20 CS difference. Not to mention the 2 kills and the assist. And in time, Lublin Shore able to steal away the blue buff. Not that big of a deal for What the Fox, but Gilius would have been more than happy to take that one for his team. And Rat-a-tat-tat, I think it's called. So it's not spray and pray anymore used for Zwiz there to clear out the wave. Maybe trying to go back to base. But he has a Blade of the Rune King done. It looks like he's actually looking for the fight, but unfortunately he will not be able to have that one. And there is Phage now done for Kuban. And that also means we have to pause the game because we are less than 3 minutes behind because of the pause. So what can we talk about for 2 minutes? I guess we can talk about how the game's going. You can see the Spirit of the Ancient Golem picked up now for Gilius, who hasn't, unfortunately, been able to make any ganks happen. He's been shut down at every pass, and actually dying once for his troubles, which we did see used in middle. And well, obviously, What the Fox 0 and 2, not having a strong game on Yasuo, really getting shut down quite well. And we take a look at Zwiz. You know, he's ahead in CS, 20 CS difference. He has 1 kill, but he's got to pick up some more. He's got to get some steam going, or the rest of the team, you know, which currently they are falling very far behind, is just going to sink. They're pretty much depending on him to really come back for this one, and to really start using this advantage to be able to build up bottom and punish the other side. But then again, you know, with mid lane and top lane so far ahead for Lublin Shore, Kikis can focus on bottom and stop him from being able to do that. And well, right now we have a minute to go before we can start this one back up again. Hope you guys have been enjoying today. Remember, if you guys are interested in actually playing in the next season of Black Monster Cup, we are doing qualifiers within the next next month, within June. So make sure to head over to blackmonstercup.com and just make sure to look at the details of the qualifier in your region. I believe you can sign up and actually participate in those and have your chance to play against, you know, obviously some of the best teams here in Europe within the challenger scene. Don't worry, I'll play Let It Go later. I'll play Let It Go after the game's done, and after we're actually gonna turn off the stream. But here we go. We can get this one started for just about 10 seconds. Sorry about this. The stream doesn't have 3 minutes delay on it. I actually can't put it on myself. It's a little bit unfortunate, but we can start the game back. And here we go. So, 13.5 minutes in. And you can see the stack shift almost picked up for What the Fox, but you know, Take Fun able to do some good damage, going in for the Zonias. Needs his blue buff, which he'll be able to get here very soon. And Smitty, well, he needs to finish an item. I think he's going for a Random Wind's Omen as his first buy, which he can have the Warren spell done very soon. But he needs something. He can't afford to keep getting stomped like this. I mean, the thing is, it's not even getting stomped. It's only like a 20 CS difference. But every time they duel, Kuban just completely comes out ahead, and Kuban gets fed like he was last time. There's no hope for SK. Well, that turret's already still pretty healthy here. And now Take Fun has the opportunity to roam around if he wants. I want to see with that turret being down. He doesn't really need to sit there anymore, but at the same time, he wants to punish What the Fox as much as possible and prevent him from getting as much CS as he possibly can. And well, Kuban Smitty going back to head-to-head. Ult's gonna be popped to the Kuban. Smitty has his ult to actually leap away if he needs to. And it looks like he might actually need to use it soon. He's trying to turn things around. They're popping his ultimate, but here comes Kha'Zix getting baited in. And that will be a free kill picked up for Kiki's there. He is now 2-0-2, and it is 4-1 here. Almost now a 4,000 gold lead for Lublin Shore. They're continuing to grow, and Dragon should be coming up relatively soon, as he's Zaitan taking a lot of damage there. And What the Fox, well, trying to go for the gank. Cocoon not going to connect. Knockup not going to land as well. And we will have now Lublin Shore pick up their second turret. So 4,000 gold lead picked up for them. And they're going to continue to shove on this top side. And teleport is not up for Smitty just yet. It looks like they will back away after shoving another lane or another wave into the turret. And now, well, Fox getting very low. Take Fun 1v1 him with the ultimate. And I wish I could make it more hype, but it's just how this game's going. He's 3-0-1. He has 30 CS more. He's got his own is picked up. He's got 1,600 gold to spend as well. Now Zaitan taking a lot of damage here from the Kolim. Unfortunately, Zwiz just can't really do as much back. And really, spotted Kiki's coming down to the bottom side here. Now Kiki's might get caught out. He does have his leap though, and does have obviously Orianna off to the side. And oh, so they're going for the Zonias. Take Fun, going for the death cap. Very smart move, in my opinion. It's like, why not? You don't need the tankiness right now. You don't need the Zonias to survive. Why not get some more damage? Your mid game is going to be so ramped up now because of that. And with Dragon coming up about 40 seconds, if you guys force a fight on it, you're going to destroy SK Gaming Prime as long as you hit that ultimate. Alright, so 18 minutes on the way. Bloodthirster has been picked up for Makler here. The Blade of the Ring King's still done for Zwiz, but again, it doesn't. The thing is, it doesn't feel like I don't feel like he does that much damage up against Makler, who can just obviously get some distance here between them with his dash. And right now, we see the sweeping lens are starting to come in here. 3 for the side of Lublin Shore, 2 for the side of SK Gaming Prime. And the Trade Force is now done for Kuban in that top side. Dragon going to be started up here for Lublin Shore, and Orianna actually being very ballsy here. Actually, that is going to be a dead. Wow, no, he gets the flash away. I was about to say he's going to be taken down here, but the smite going to come in, going to be enough. Now, well, What the Fox, or not What the Fox, will use the ultimate onto Take Fun there. Won't be enough to kill him, and he will get flayed back in. So a free kill coming in for the side of Lublin Shore. Makler picks that one up And Take Fun almost 1v1ing Gilius as well with that death cap. He did use his ultimate in there, but still, you saw the damage he did, and well, Gilius had to use his flash just to escape that one. So now 6-1, 6,000 gold lead for Lublin Shore, and they're showing no signs of stopping right now. This is probably, well, I would say one of the more one-sided games. Obviously, the first game between these two was in favor of SK Gaming Prime, and that was very one-sided. Lublin Shore looking a lot more comfortable this game. Yeah, they used to be Muture Makers, then became Lublin Shore, then became Mouse Sports, then became Lublin Shore again. Alright, so we're at that 19-minute mark. You have Take Fun with the blue buff. How much gold does he have to spend? 300. I think he picked up Sword Boots right there when he went back. But again, it's really hard to fall behind when you're this far ahead. And right now, they're going for gank. Kuban coming in. He will get the dash on his Wiz, and that means... Well, I thought he was actually going to be taken down there, but he gets a stealth off. He does escape, and that was actually a great job by Kuban to get past the wave. Unfortunately, now Gilius getting pushed on, and look at the damage that Kikis is able to do. He does get the ball on top of him. Will he jump over the wall? Will they use the ultimate? And he will stealth in onto What the Fox, who's probably trying to escape this one. He gets actually flashing out of the ultimate out of Ori. And Take Fun now trying to escape. Cocoon does land. This could be a lot of money they're going to pick up, and they in fact will. Shut down by Smitty. It's a lot of extra gold, 432 to spend from that one. And they finally are starting to pick up some kills. So now 2-6. Gold lead isn't... it's still a lot. It's still 5,000. In favor of the side of Lublin Shore. And it's only going to get bigger from this this turret going down. So back almost to 6k from that. And SK Gaming Prime, they need to do that more often. They need to keep getting these ganks off. They need to keep picking up some kills. It's obviously easier said than done. But that is a start. That's exactly what they need to do. Alright, so let's see what's built up now. Stag Ship picked up for What the Fox. Cooldown Boots for Gilius. Sunfire Cape for Smitty. See, the Brutalizer and the Giant Spell picked up for Kiki's. And obviously Take Fun doesn't have much money to spend just yet. And he's working his way back up there for that Zonius. And we see the Bloodthirster and Zeal picked up for Makler and Kuban now. Being fed a lot of farm here. So they're taking away from Makler, giving it over to him. And that is going to be really interesting here because obviously Kuban's proven in the past that he can carry with Aurelia. And now a hook going to connect on a Zaitan. Look at the damage that Take Fun does. Holy crap. And that will be a dead fish here. And now probably a dead bottom turret as well. They have the Ornament ulted up if they want to use it. They have no teleport out of Kuban. Kikis can make his way down here. It's going to be a 3-on-3. And Winwell going to be used. The hook not going to connect on the right target. And the Cocoon will come in. Take Fun has his ultimate ready. Can he get it right? And he will pull in Swizz. Look at the damage. He gets taken down immediately. Take Fun picks someone up. And Libic very low on life, but he will be able to back away from this one. Here's the ultimate by What the Fox. He will pick up a kill, but he won't escape this one. And that should be him being taken down here, I would imagine, in just a few seconds. Yep, he's trying to run away. He won't be able to. Or will he? Oh, he's pretty damn fast with that stack Shiv. And Take Fun able to speed himself up. Able to get the... Oh, no, he doesn't actually get the damage. And he almost gets turned around upon, but Take Fun picks it up. In the meantime, we had Kuban pushing the top lane. He picks up another turret, extends the gold lead yet again. And they are up, well, 7,000 gold. And funny enough, even though Kuban's this powerful, he's only about, like, what, 5 CS behind? Like, he's still not leading in CS in his lane. And the biggest difference is, what, 30 in the mid lane in favor of Take Fun? But obviously gold is a different story. 9.3 thousand to the 6.6. 2,700 gold lead. That is That's too much. And now Take Fun picking up the Merlinomicon, getting that extra CDR. Now I see the proc of the Grievous Wounds. And look at the damage with the Fox. He will actually block away the damage from the ball, but Livet gonna come in and get the Flay as well. And that should be enough, but we do have, well, knockup coming in on Take Fun. Exhaust comes in as well. Take Fun picks up one. I don't know what the Fox might be able to get a second here, but they back away. And again, they keep catching SK out one by one. And SK, they need more vision control around their own jungle. They need some sweeping lenses. Swizz feeling confident here, trying to go head-to-head against Kikis, but you see him do nothing to him. The Blade King isn't enough, and Kuban coming in hard. He'll just back away, though. Coin coming in backwards out of Mackler? I'm not sure about that one. Alright, so 6-1-3 for Take Fun. Stinger and for Kuban. That Zephyr will be done very quickly, and with that Dragon being taken, the goal lead is now almost 10k, 24 minutes in. Unfortunately, I don't really have the money to buy up too much here, but again, with that kind of goal lead, I imagine that they're going to be able to push for the win here very soon, or just at least start taking some more towers. They have 5, they still have the bottom tier 2 to take. If they can start picking up some inhibitors, they have the potential to dive here up against this team. So now SK, thing is they don't have any global objectives to really take just yet. There's no dragon up, obviously. They can start taking some towers, but as you can see, what they're doing is they're grouping up. Whenever they go into the jungle, they're a team. And I mean, that's the right move. It's kind of it's what they need to do, but obviously they can't farm up right now. They can't get engaged upon, because if they die again with the time that they'll be dead, it's too long. That's gonna be too many things taken. And well, 26 minutes in, 10,000 gold difference, almost there. I'd imagine Lubin's short now. It could just push bottom, and look at that. Shyvana gonna get caught out. We'll have the ultimate. Flay not gonna land. Flash used as well just to escape. But that is now an ultimate gone, and this is free push onto the bottom turret. This will be turret number 6 taken here in just a few seconds. And that will confirm that 10,000 gold each here. And again, they can dive this one. They have the Orion ultimate. They have Kha'Zix, who's tanky enough. They have Zwizz down to half HP. And here they go. That turret immediately going to be taken out. SKP gonna just straight up back away. And that will be turret number 6. Will we see turret number 7 though? Take Fun has his ultimate. He has another Nisular draw done. He's got so much damage behind him. All it takes is one ultimate. And if he hits Zwizz with it, that will be a dead rat. And they're just waiting for their moment. Top lane is pushing. Mid lane is shoving as well. And here they go. That turret. Maybe dropped it very quickly. Colton coming out of Mackler. Not actually going to attack the turret. Just trying to be careful. Trying to actually spot out where Zwizz maybe is. But they haven't really hit the turret too much. It's still above half HP. But they're taking their time. And again, all it takes is one Orion ultimate. That's all they need. One connect on a Zwizz, and they will immediately win the game off of that. 27 minutes in, you're dead for about 30-40 seconds. And that has enough time to take an inhibitor and the Nexus turrets, depending on how many people you have alive, or at least Baron. And now here we go. Orion might get in a good position. Only lands the ultimate on a Smitty, and that's not the ultimate they were looking for. That means they're actually just going to back away. They realize that, oh, well, that's not going to work. And we'll go back to shoving out middle, shoving out top. And the thing is, they can pull back to Baron. I feel like they could just bait out Baron if they wanted. And force the enemy team into him. Because if you're going to fight in Baron Pit, I mean, Spray and Pray helps a lot, as well as a Nami ultimate, but an Orion ultimate can just completely change that. Alright, we're Baron being done. And you can see the side of SKP have no idea. Oh, I'm sure they have an idea what's going on, but there's nothing they can do about it here. Down to, well, 0. They pick it up very, very fast. Kiki is just going to back away from the pit. Probably will jump out if he needs to. There he goes. And now, 12,000 gold lead. Yeah, that shockwave, unfortunately, it didn't connect where they wanted to, but that's what they were waiting for, was just a good ultimate coming out of him. And unfortunately, you can't really hit all the ultimates. You can't really hit every single one. And either way, they still get Baron. It's not like it's a big loss. It's not like, oh, they just lost the game because we missed one ultimate. But what the fuck's going for Blade of the Rune King, huh? The fan answer picked up for his whiz. Surprised to actually not see what the fuck's go for the Infinity Edge. But Zonia's now done for Take Fun. How much gold has he had to spend? Over 10k. Yeah, 12k to spend this entire game. They have 3 people 10k plus, about to be number 4. And on the side of SKP, no one has over 10k. The closest is at 9,000. That just shows you how far ahead that Lublin Shore are. Okay, so are they about to shove in on bottom? They're gonna have everyone there here in just a few seconds. Oh, the Flash Cocoon comes in, and that was their moment trying to shine. And fortunately, they're able to back away from that one. Take Fun did use his flash to escape. And they're trying to go for a sneaky little attack there. They saw Kiki's in the middle. They saw him out of position. And they wanted to prevent that Baron buff from actually doing a lot of damage here. And it's a ballsy play. I'll commend him for that one, to go for something like that. Unfortunately, it didn't connect here. And Mackler, well, he should be able to destroy these towers. All he needs is a little bit of time. And with Kuban tanking up the turret, that's all they need. And look at this ultimate gonna come out of Orianna. Where's it gonna land? And actually, they will get a shutdown on the Orianna, and they will pick up 2 kills. And now SKP are chasing them down. They're fighting them back, and all out of a misplay, out of a misstep. We have 3 kills and 0 deaths coming in for SKP. And now you know what? They're gonna be able to shove onto middle turret. And they will pick up turret number 1 here. Kuban, actually, he won't die. He's too strong. He's Aurelia. He has a Zephyr. Even the giant spell completed. But they'll still pick up 1 turret. They'll actually get a free turret on the top lane as well. And they should have turret number 2 here in just a few seconds. Or, well, 3 technically. And that's a lot of extra gold they picked up. They went from being 12,000 gold down to now, what, 9,000, 8,000? That's a huge victory for them. Let's see if they can keep it up here. Kuban's still ridiculously fast when he gets that auto attack off with the Trinity Force. All right, now if Lublin Shore, if they make another mistake like that, they could have just, well, they could just lose the game. All right, but either way, Lublin Shore there for Dragon. They have the timer on it. They'll pick that up back again. Now extend it to a 10,000 gold lead. And you can see Lublin Shore probably gonna play a little bit safer now. That's actually not what I want to see. I mean, you have to make some ballsy plays, and they got caught out for no reason. They grouped up around that corner. And you can't have that happen. You have to stay spread out against his team. Obviously, if Yasuo hits an hits a knock-up with Nami onto multiple people, he's just going to destroy them, even without Infinity Edge, even with just that static Shiv. And here we go. Mackler picking up now the red buff. They still have, was it 2 people with Baron buff, Kuban and Kiki's? But now will they go back to pushing, or will they split push this time? Kuban will have his teleport up. And he still can 1v1 Smitty. Dude, Aurelia just doesn't ever die. She's still strong. Just imagine how strong she would be right now if she didn't get nerfed that many times. Alright, well, SK, they're staying grouped up here. Lublin Shore doing what I expected, just playing it slow. If you shake them up with like a fight like that, then they're forced to play defensive. Or not not forced to, but they will play defensively instead of playing as aggressive as they need to. And like I said before, that's one thing I liked about Lemon Dogs back in the summer split. They could be 20k gold behind, but they'll still go for a ballsy fight because, you know what? Why not? And they're feeding a lot of farm over to Zwizz, who has a last Whisper now done. So that's going to help out. Smitty has the Banshee's Veil not done. Brandon's Omen and Sunfire Cape, so he's very tanky. So things are starting to fall in line here for the side of SKP. And obviously, the longer the game lasts, the more items they will have, and they'll lead that Lublin Shore has won't mean as much. Let's see, they're back to pushing bottom here. All ultimates are up here. Not flashes though, unfortunately. And again, just once one Orianna ultimate lands, it's going to be deadly. And here they go, they pull in Smitty. Not the target they wanted necessarily, but the top lane is still shoving. How low is that turret, actually? Not low at all. It has regened up enough here, and oh, they're trying to split push a little bit, trying to catch out SK. And this is where, you know, to me, Meteor Makers Lublin Shore kind of fall off, and they've never been able to do differently. Is to finish a game for them has always been difficult. And well, right now they're trying to push on the middle turret, but they don't have the damage. They're tanking it up. The hook actually gonna get blocked out by the wind wall, and they can't crack this defense. I mean, they're not even up against that great a wave clear. If Kazakhs are really just jump in to Zwiz and they get the Orianna ultimate used, like that's the fight. That's the win. Pip. Either way, we're about to hit that 35-minute mark, and Lublin Shore, well, with Baron up in 30 seconds, why not wait for it? Probably just gonna ward up here and bait out the side of SK. Where are they gonna bait it out at? Is it the blue buff? Because SK, they're just shoving down middle here, and you see Lublin Shore on your minimap, they're actually just kind of trying to get a better position, maybe catch them off guard, and they're off to the north side of him. Look at this, we could see the engage happen, and they need to catch out Zwiz. They need to not let him stealth up, and here comes the actual push. They don't know what's going to be used, and Zwiz will flash away from this one, but it doesn't matter, the damage is done. Look at the shred they're doing on the What the Fuck's and Julius. That's 2 kills. Now Zwiz going to get taken out as well. That's going to be an ace coming in here, at least 4 kills, and 0 deaths, and they're trying to catch Shyvana, but the Random's only going to be a little bit too tough, but they will chase down onto this middle inhibitor turret, and they will secure that one in just a few seconds. Finally, the crack in the shell of SK, getting a little bit too cocky, pushing out a little bit too far, and that will be the inhibitor taken down, and probably even the game if they could tank this one up here. They're trying to let Shyvana back away, but with Kazakhs coming in, and with Zwiz even disconnecting, or leaving, that will be it. Lublin Shore going to come back after being down 1 map to win 2 straight here. Surrender comes in, and SK Prime, they have fallen. Lublin Shore finally getting the first victory as their team for a tournament, as well as their actual team name. And again, 627, you got to give pretty much almost all the credit to Take Fun and Kiki's in that game, with Kiki's in the right place at the right time, getting those early 2 kills over to his teammate, and really allowing and facilitating Take Fun to just carry the game. You saw him, the ultimate alone, it destroyed What the Fox and Julius. It even hit Zwiz because he flashed away from it, but that was a great engage as well at the end. So that's going to do it. Congratulations to them. 7,500 euros go in their pockets. Of course, SKP not going to go home empty-handed. They still take home 3,500 and at least get a little bit of extra money in there for themselves. I would not complain by winning 3,500. That's what, 500 euros a piece? 3 times 5? Wait. 5 times 5? Wait. No, it's over 500. Okay, whatever. I can't do math. You guys should know that by now. But everyone, thanks again for watching. Remember, if you have any interest in playing in the qualifiers, they're happening all of June. Just make sure to head over to blackmonstercup.com and make sure to see which qualifier would be for you. And I believe the information should be there on how to sign up. Obviously, get your team in there. You could be one of these teams playing and participating for this money, not to mention the other prizes. But that's going to do it for me. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. You can see it right there as I hit the table. And hopefully we'll see you guys again for the next season for fall of 2014. Have a good night. And, well, we'll see you guys next time.